Yes, it's delivery time. So we're on our way to the Tesla service center to pick up the Model 3. So let's go. So last time unplugging this car. Yeah, let's go. So time to pick up the summer tires because I'm trading in my Model S, so they need the summer tires as well. So they will go in there. Ready to go. So we're finally here, and there is the service center, and there's the temporary tent for the Model 3 deliveries. We're about 20 minutes early, so we will see if they will open exactly at 8 o'clock or a couple of minutes in before. So we got to go ahead. So we're going to drive in. So bye-bye Model S. Hello Model 3. Cruise not available, manual driving, it says. It says 13 kilometers. It's been rolling 13 kilometers. Okay, yep. This thing moves. Yes! What a fun car. So I think we're going to pick up Hamid, which is one of the guys in EV Talk. He's been with me during the delivery. Holy moly, it moves. So I think we're going this way. Be a bit careful because it's summer tires, and unfortunately today it's rather cold, and it's early in the morning, so have to be careful until I get the winter tires on, if that's necessary. We will see. So I can say that the road noise is a bit higher than in my Model S with the winter tires. Let's see when we get out to get some higher speeds. It's actually not that bad, but well, it's definitely more. The steering is much more direct. I like it. The steering wheel is quite a bit smaller, and I think I like that as well. It's very comfortable. So what happened was, when I went to the delivery to Tesla to get the delivery, the first thing I had to do was to pick up my phone and start a Tesla app, and they started with pairing and it took about 30 seconds, and it was all set up. It was really, really quick and easy. The only thing that I'm a bit critic about for in general when it comes to the mobile app is that it's, as far as I know, it's not possible to activate some sort of two-factor authentication. So if someone gets hold of your username and password or email address and password, they can just drive away with your car. And well, that's something that's a bit scary. It would be nice if you had some sort of two-factor authentication as an option if you wanted. That's something I think that they could potentially improve. It handles really, really well in the corners. The Model S feels it feels much more heavy. It feels more like a big car. This one feels more nimble, more direct. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it's actually this far. It's really nice to drive. I think the road noise is a bit higher, as I said, but it's not as bad in higher speeds. So I think the Model S is a lot quieter in lower speeds. But when you get out on the motorway, it's I think it might be about the same or some similar, but it's definitely more road noise, at least in this performance version. It feels like the acceleration is more acceleration in like 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, but it feels like my old Model S was performing better in higher speeds. When you floor it on the motorway, it feels like the Model S responded better than the Model 3, even with the performance. But that needs to be tested. But that's how it feels, the first impression. That it's definitely quicker, up to 100. But over that, if you're just cruising in 100 and just floor it, yeah, it moves. But the Model S 100e also moves quite well. So yeah, have to get back on that when I have a Model S again to compare with. And I was thinking if I was going to miss the heated steering wheel, and yeah, a bit. During the delivery, they actually just have a temporary tent, which is not heated, and there was a lot of, even if we were sitting in the car, I had to go out, and the delivery people drove the car from the tent out on the streets for me, so I had to wait, and I got a bit cold, and yeah, I could really use the heated steering wheel right now. So I'm trying to figure out how the indicators work. If you just push the indicator lever up quickly, it indicates 3 times, and if you do it a bit longer, it's only for the time that you have it there. So we will see. Okay, now I figure it out. It's an extra stop, so if you just push it up to the first stop, and if you do it quickly, you have it blinks 3 times. If you just hold it there it will blink as long as you hold it there, and if you push it to the next stop, it will start the indicator. So, trying to supercharge the Model 3. Let's grab this one. Starting to charge. Okay, so I've tried supercharging, which works fine, and also tried charging on a public CCS station. I believe it was an ABB one, and that also worked flawlessly. However, the charging speed was pretty poor, both on the supercharger and the CCS one, and that's most likely because of the batteries are quite cold, because the car had been parked in the parking lot for some time, and it was only like 2 or 3 degrees. So that's probably why the charging speed was pretty poor. I think it was around 30-40 kilowatts or something like that. So I also got some questions regarding this panel here. If it feels plasticky or if it looks plasticky, the white one. And yeah, it's plastic, but I think it feels really nice actually. I don't see at it and think, oh, that's plastic crap. I think it's a really nice touch. And I know the discussions about having the screen over to the right and not having any instrument cluster here. Many people are asking, why did Tesla do that, and that's horrible, etc. But I must say that it only took a couple of hours for me to get used to looking to the right and see the speed here. However, with that said, what was a bit weird was when driving yesterday after sunset, and it was completely black here. So my first reaction was, whoa, what happened with instrumentation? Because you're so used to getting light from here, and it was pitch black. So I think that will take some time to get used to as well, because I was only driving for 10 minutes or so I didn't really get used to it. Another thing that I have to get used to is you engage the autopilot by tapping this one down, and to disengage you pull it up once. On the Model S and X you have an extra lever down here, and I notice every time I want to disengage the autopilot, my left hand is trying to reach a lever that's not there, but that's because I've been driving the Model S for quite some time. I've been driving it since 2015 with autopilot, so I mean, it's just the body. It knows there's where you disengage the autopilot, but I think that will disappear quite soon as well. I'll give you an update on that as well. So thanks for watching. Drive safely, and if you have any questions, please ask, and maybe I can do a video, or if you're interested, maybe I can do a live question and answer session. I talk to you in the next one.